Hi guys, my name is Jenna. If you guys are new here, welcome back to my channel and welcome to our very last plan with me of 2025. Welcome to our December plan with me. Okay guys, I'm not gonna lie, I tried filming this like 3 times, but it's just not, the lighting's not working. Even now, I'm like, okay. But you have to remember, I'm also a 9-to-5 girly outside of being a content creator on YouTube, and I'm just doing my best all the time. And I think that we can all relate to trying to just do our best with our hobbies and our joys and our passions outside of like our normal life. So this video might not be entirely perfect, but I know that you guys love the Plan With Me videos. I think at this point, this is like my most viewed series, even though everyone should watch Work to Live Diaries, my other series that I love, showing you my life outside of my 9-to-5 job. If you're here to plan your life and feel good about everything in your life, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. And if you like a paper planner or digital planning, if you like long-term goal setting, short-term goal setting, if you like content planning, you're in the right place. Stay here, stick around, subscribe. Before we actually get started with the planning, I do have a sponsor for today's video. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do have new nails. I did these myself, you guys, and I do want to thank Olive & June for sponsoring today's video. This is one of my favorite brands of all time. It's truly like a dream partnership for me because, first of all, look at my beautiful nails. This is actually the gel mani system from Olive & June, which is totally different from the nail routine video that I posted, I think this year. Either this year or last year, about my whole entire nail journey, going from hating the salon, hating doing my nails, not wanting to pay for it, not wanting to take the time, to actually feeling like doing my nails is self-care, and it allows me to just feel more put together when I'm doing stuff like this, like planning my life away and being at social things, just like being so on the go. It is really hard for me to slow down, and so doing my nails at home has been such a game changer. First of all, this color would be so good for the holidays, and I love a good shimmer. Like, look at how pretty that is. And I just want to say the winter gel mani system is just so cute with its packaging. Olive & June is actually 25% off site-wide right now for their cyber sale, and you guys should seriously check them out. I'm gonna give you guys some of my favorites and the whole gel mani system. If you get a mani system, which has everything you need, you get a little instruction card here for either long-lasting or gel. And I just wanna show you the winter colors because they're so beautiful. This is the one that we have on today, which is called Budget What Budget. It's just so pretty. But we also have these beautiful gray dark tones. This one, I think I'm gonna do after the red. This is called Martini Chrome. It is just like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. There's also gel polishes that you need for like your base and your top coat. It all comes together, including this peel off base, which helps a lot with the actual health of your nails, maintaining a strong and healthy nail over time. And then this is what the little lamp looks like. It's so cute. Oh my God, I literally love everything. And then all of your nail care is also in this little reusable bag. So if you guys want to check out their mani systems, I would highly recommend. I have multiple of their actual long lasting non-gel polish mani systems, everything you need, including even a nail clipper, because you can never have too many of these. And their famous patented poppy, which helps you actually apply nail polish a lot easier and a lot smoother. It's all included. If you want to get this for 25% off, check out the rest of their site. I also want to show you guys a couple of my favorites too from Olive & June. If you don't want to do gel, I have lots of regular polish from Olive & June too. If you're making the most of the sale, I would highly suggest their top coats. This is their long lasting and their quick dry top coat. This literally makes regular polish look like gel, and it's really good for no cracks, no chips, 7 days. It's amazing. But they also have really nice effect top coats. This is the golden effect. I use this one a lot and it just gives a really nice shimmer. Oh, I love this color. I actually had this color on earlier this month. This is called Clocking Out Early from their fall collection. Okay, I can't find the other one, but this is CCT. This is one of their perfect like sheer my nails but better pink nail polish. It's so nice. It's really, really nice for like that sheer color, for like that clean girl color. It comes in a duo with Atlas called the Pearl Duo, and those are the nails that I had multiple times last year, like time and time again, for especially when I got engaged. So happy to be partnering with Olive & June on today's video because I just love them so much. I talk about them constantly. Like if you ever see nail polish on my nails, it's most likely Olive & June because they just have such amazing stuff. They're affordable, they're high quality, they don't chip, they don't crack, and they just last so well. I just had a feeling that you guys were gonna ask about my nails during this video. So now let's get to planning. I actually took notes. If you guys want to see this actual entire setup, check out the last video where I went through my whole 2026 planner because it is actually different from the last Plan With Me video. It's still from the line and this is actually still on sale too. What I want to do though, in terms of showing you guys my paper planner, because this is newer to the Plan With Me series, newer to like my life in general, but it's just truly like, I think a system that works really well for me. We are going to fill in and just plan, you know, the month together in our actual planner. So I'm going to turn you guys over and we're going to fill everything out and we'll go through our goals and everything too, because I do have that written down on my paper planner. So let's turn around. Okay, this is as zoomed in as I'm going to bring you guys, but here we have my planner and this is the December. Actually, let me show you how the habit tracker is looking. I'm actually filming this at the end of the month instead of at the beginning of the next month. So I still have a couple of days to fill out for November, but here is how the habit tracker looks. I love having it all laid out like this. Like I love having it stacked because we can see what habits I just like fully kept up with, what I stopped. You can tell that this is like the week that I got sick because I wasn't walking or running or literally doing anything. So, but I did, I think, a really good job with exercise. Otherwise, obviously I'm really consistent with journaling and I did okay with Korean. You can tell that this is when I got sick because this is when I started sleeping a lot, which I think is funny. So that is how the habit tracker looks. Let's fill this out for December together. Okay, I'm all prepared for the next month. This is truly, I think this is like the most basic way of planning out your month, but it doesn't need to be elaborate or unique or anything even really crazy. Sometimes you just need a month on 2-page layout so you can write down people's birthdays, you can write down big events, you can write down time off, time you're not working. Even this alone helps a lot, I feel like, with having my life feel put together. And I do want to show you guys having the goals written out on my planner in addition to my Notion is just nice because I feel like I can always see it, so we can check off things along the way and just make sure that we're always looking at it, because I feel like a lot of times for digital things, I'll write stuff down digitally and then I just forget because I never look at it again because I'm not a digital planner. But this just helps a lot in terms of just like writing down everything. And like, this is what I have open more on like a daily basis. So I'll write brand deals and stuff here too, but I'm not going to share that for December. I actually don't think I have many in December, if any at all. And we'll get to that in the content planning. But here is how the month is looking in my beautiful planner. And then in terms of like the weekly layouts, it's not necessarily like a monthly thing, but this is what the weekly setups look like from the line. And that is everything for our planner. Other than that, like, we are already set up. I just love this planner so much. You guys have to consider getting this while it's on sale. On the topic of my planner, my journal ecosystem and stuff, I do want to show you guys my journals because I am still using them constantly. They're so beautiful and I've been loving them so much. Like, having this little pocket for my commonplace, for like my people book, it's just like literally amazing. It's my favorite thing ever. And then of course my big journal for long form journaling, for memory keeping, for just like keepsaking my life. It is just literally my favorite thing ever. Like, paper, there's like actually nothing that makes me feel alive and more put together and prepared in life than paper. Okay, like, as digital as everything is today, I'm just a traditional person at heart, and this is like what I know I will use and maintain and be consistent with, which I feel like is really important. So with that being said, I do obviously use technology and I do have my Notion to show you guys. So let's just go through our yearly goals together, see what we can check off, and look at the content and everything. First, let's go to Notion. Here is my 2025 Notion. As you guys know, this is free and available to download for you guys. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee account if you want to contribute anything, but there's absolutely no pressure. I will be updating this for 2026. So while I have you guys here, first of all, it's so beautiful. I loved the blue theme for 2025. I think it's just like so peaceful, and I've always loved enjoying bringing this up, even though I don't use this on a daily basis. Like, I love looking at it monthly with you guys. But leave me some feedback, like write in the comments below, what is a page that you want me to make for you for your 2026 Notion? Because I always make these free for you. Like, I will never like charge anything for these templates because I don't even use Notion on a daily basis. I just want to make stuff for you guys to use, and I think that Notion is a really good platform for anybody that does want to use it daily. I just know I'm not that type of person, but like, I do have a content creation, like whole entire calendar view, board view of everything. Like, I have it all prepared for you guys if any of you ever want to download this and just take what you can. Language learning, I have books and media hub, and we'll look at that. Monthly goals, yearly goals, even like wedding planning. So if there's anything that you need or something that you want me to improve about this Notion template, template, then let me know because I'll be working on 2026's Notion template in December. But for the sake of our yearly goals, let's just go down. I didn't update these. I did look at them because I just wanted to be able to update them in real time. Like December is really just for closing everything out and finishing anything that we might still need to do. But other than that, like I'm going to say yes, I completed accurately tracking my savings and sinking funds. I did maintain my budget every single month. It honestly has been hard because I have multiple budgets. Like I have one for my personal, one for my business, one for the wedding. So it definitely is hard. Keeping it a goal has been really, really helpful for me in both the yearly goals and in the monthly goals too. So I've completed all of my financial goals. Love to see that. We've completed all of our health and fitness goals. For Korean, okay, practice Korean more in person. I would say this is complete. Definitely compared to last year, I've been speaking more in person. I just really need to keep on doing it. Like I'm not very good at it. And complete this every single week. Yes, I would say we completed this and we're going to. Take consistent Korean courses. I'll talk about this more in the monthly goals, but I did complete 4 different Korean courses. Each were 6 weeks long, 2 classes each week, and it was so lovely. It really helped me so much in terms of learning Korean. So I completed all my Korean goals. For personal goals, complete something for the wedding each month. I guess technically I can't check that off, but I know that I will at the end of the year. So we'll hold on that. And then be more consistent with cleaning the apartment. Yes, I would say I've definitely gotten a lot better with just doing this even like every couple of days, if not weekly, for like a deep clean. So we have that. Maintain a healthy work-life balance with my 9 to 5, and then work with small businesses each quarter. Okay, wait, I do have, okay, this is complete because I worked with the line in the last video. So I'm gonna remove this because I actually ended up working with like multiple small businesses really all year on a free basis. Like I'm gonna say Freckled Kitchen was Q4, but the idea is that I'll work with multiple small businesses every single quarter, not just one. And I feel like I did that a lot on Instagram. So make sure you guys are following me there. Other than that, we've done our goals, you guys. Like, and I want you guys to see this and especially the board view. We have one that we removed, even though I did do a lot of alone time in 2025, but we have completed all of our goals. And I will tell you time and time again, this system of goal setting, checking in monthly, making redundant goals monthly, this is how you complete everything by the end of the year. You have to work on your habits and you have to create monthly goals that are the same because you're like growing a larger version of yourself that can complete something in 12 months, not something that you can complete. And I just feel like it's so important to have redundant goals because that's like the habit. And the habit is what helps you kind of grow, you know? So I just want to show you guys, this is the third year? Yeah, I think this is the 3rd year that we've been doing monthly plan with me videos. And this is just like truly how I feel like I've actually accomplished something in my life. I look at these goals that I made for myself and I'm like, look at everything that I accomplished this year. Instead of just going through the motions, like maybe you did some things, maybe you didn't write it down, you didn't document it, but there's just so much beauty in documenting things, whether it's online like this, digitally, or on paper, or both, like me. There's just such a value in documenting your life and in whatever way it is, especially if you want to grow as a person and just like challenge yourself, have goals for yourself. Like look at everything we did in 2025. It's insane. Those are the yearly goals. Now let's look at monthly goals. I do have some goals for December, but like I said, December is it's like a no month. Like I don't really need to be making like big goals. I just completed everything for 2025. So in terms of November though, I want to show you guys just like what we completed, what we didn't. As of right now, I still have 1 week left. I think I'm like 100 pages into this book that my friend Amy got me for my birthday. I'm going to finish this for sure this weekend. Like it's really good. And I will have the time off to work on this, or not work on this, but to read this. And it's a really cute book. And I just like think it's so beautiful. I can't check this off now, but if you guys are subscribed and you watch the vlogs, like I'll follow up on this because I hope to complete this in November. I still have a week left and it's really cute too. So other than that, prioritize journaling in the morning. Yes. Stay on track with my YouTube upload schedule. Yes. Actually, some of you have noticed that in November, I uploaded a lot. Like I didn't take any video off. And the last 3 months prior to November, I was taking off more than 1 video a month. So I think I've been doing a really good job of just sticking to my upload schedule and knowing what schedule works for me. For me, it's Tuesdays and Fridays as somebody that's working like a full-time job. It's nice to fit everything in the work week and then just like be off otherwise on the weekend from everything. So I'm really happy with the personal goals. Health and fitness. Yes, I did check this off even though I got sick in November and I technically haven't gone to Barry's. I only didn't go because I was sick. Like if I felt up to it, then I would be going 2 to 3 times a week. So I want to say that I still hit this goal otherwise because I couldn't control getting sick. Make a new fall recipe. Yes, I made so many things. I feel like in November we made like really good grilled cheeses. We made a really good like harvest bake again. We made some Korean food and soups. So I love them in my cooking era. And I'm not making like elaborate 3-course meals, but I am cooking my meals, and I do like to prefer it now, which is crazy because you could not catch me saying that a year ago. For Korean, daily journaling, aim for at least 20 entries in November, start a vocab book. My vocab book is over there, but I have been really consistent with just maintaining like relearning vocab and just trying to be consistent with studying. I think self-studying, especially in a busy time of your life and in the holidays, is just really, really hard. And I'm just gonna be real, like I did not do daily journaling. I think you saw my planner. I think I studied Korean maybe like 10 days of the last 20. Well, actually that's not that bad. It's like pretty good actually. But I just want to be kinder to myself in terms of studying, because it's just so hard as it is to maintain like a good study routine, and we're going to constantly try to improve at it. So we will continue that. But no, I did not keep up with daily journaling. I did maintain my budget though, and I did make a Canva presentation of the wedding invite suite. That's something that's just really on my mind a lot. And then I did estimate my costs for the invites. But those are all of our November goals. And I love having the archive here that we can just see all of our goals from the last 3 years. Like that's crazy. Here's what we have planned for December. It's really just like preparing for 2026 type of goals and closing out 2025. So for personal, I have take time off, enjoy my holiday break. You guys saw that I'm going to be taking 2 weeks off of my 9-to-5 job at the end of the year / beginning of next year. And I always do that. Like it's just a non-negotiable. Like I have to take 2 weeks off when it comes to the holidays. Read 1 book. I do want to read another book. I have actually multiple books that I can read physically, but I also want to read something on my Kindle, and then work on my 2026 Notion. For health and fitness, I want to keep going to Barry's and do lift days 2-3 days a week. And for Korean, I want to set up my 2026 study routine, because I need to come up with a routine. Like I can't just sit down and be like, what do I want to do today? I think I really need to come up with a routine of good, efficient, sustainable self-studying, whether it's 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes, or like also just a weekly routine of like maybe 2 1-hour sessions like I was in class. I just got to set that up, because if it's not obvious, I'm a routine person and I just really need to figure that out. So that is like my one big Korean goal. Like I need to set up my 2026 self-study routine. For financial, just closing out my budget for the year and setting up for 2026. I'll be using, of course, Selena Trevino's budget. This is the time to buy a budget. Do not get a subscription if you don't need to. Just buy a budget. It's under $20. Selena made it. I've been using it for 2 years myself, and it's amazing. Just track your expenses, people, and your earnings. Like you've got to. And then for the wedding invite test, we'll see. I'm going to do that during my holiday break, but I'm a little nervous. I will be making some content on it. I don't know if it'll be like a dedicated video because it'll be really stressful, but we'll see. That's on the goals for December. So those are all of our goals. Monthly, yearly, last month, everything on Notion. I do want to show you guys too the Books and Media Hub just as like a complete kind of version for 2025. Well, almost complete, but I did complete my reading goal of reading 10 books in 2025. It's genuinely so challenging for me to read 10 books a year. So the fact that I did it early does not tell me I need to increase it for next year. I'm just going to maintain 10 books a year. But look at all the books we read. It's amazing. We read okay books this year, but at least we read 10, And my favorite book of the year, obviously, was Atmosphere. I've talked about that a lot on my channel, and it was just like an amazing, amazing book. So that's the Books and Media Hub. I would say aside from the goals, the Books and Media Hub is like the only other tab that I personally use like very often. Everything else is really just available for you guys. Even for me too, when I want to go back to it, like the routines, like I don't need to look at that on a daily basis, but it's honestly nice to look back and see like what my ideal morning, workday, and night routine is and what I set it out to be in 2025. Like these are all just good exercises to do. And it doesn't even mean that you have to maintain it on an everyday basis. It's just doing the exercise at all, even if it's just once a year. So I would definitely recommend you guys check out this Notion template while I refresh it and update it for 2026. Now let's go to Rella, our last portion. Here's how November looked. As you can see, like usually in October, it was a little sporadic. Like I was doing Wednesday and Saturday uploads. I wasn't doing half of the Saturday uploads. Like it was really rough. So in November, I decided to have a new upload schedule, Tuesdays and Fridays. And that's really been working out for me, so much so that I didn't even really feel the need to take a video off because the Q&A was like pretty quick. And I think it's good to balance like quicker videos for me to edit as someone who's working full time, just to be sustainable with it. So yeah, here's how November looked. And then I have a lot of Instagram kind of brand deals, stuff like that for the end of November / beginning of December. So I already have that like pre-logged, but it's so nice because, for example, the video that went live yesterday on my Instagram, this is why I love Rella, and I do have a discount code for Rella if you're interested. If you want to take content seriously and work with brands, especially on short form, like this is the way to do it, because all you have to do to send them both the actual draft, they can download it themselves, the caption, the go live date, the hashtags, collaborators, location. All you have to do is share it as a link instead of uploading it to Drive or uploading it in your email. It's just like amazing. And then the person can actually send comments. Like this is just truly like the most seamless experience working with brands on short form content. So you guys should really check out Rella if you're interested. And if you want to take your business seriously and work with brands, Rella makes it really easy for both you and the brand. But I also use it for long form content planning. So here's what we have planned for the month of December. We just have a normal day in my life. I like to make these pretty chill because I do have 2 sit down videos and I just like to update you guys. Like I'm a vlog channel, you know, and a day in my life is actually really easy for me to edit because it's just like everything in one for filming. And then it's for some reason, like it's so much quicker to edit a day in my life versus a week in my life or a work week vlog. So I have a day in my life, just kind of like talking about whatever, casual life, preparing for 2026 and talking to you guys about my journal ecosystem. Preparing for 2026. We have a lot of preparing for 2026 videos. That's like what December is all about. Because I'm a productivity channel, that's just what I've truly accepted about myself. It's not just work-life balance, but I'm just a highly productive person. So preparing for 2026, tips, doing the things. We have 9 to 5 end of year motivation for Work to Live diaries. We have my journal ecosystem, going through my entire journal ecosystem in one video, just a big chatty video, giving you guys a tour of everything in one. Another video talking about what goals we accomplished, like what did we even do? And I want that to be a more like sit down motivating video for you guys, and also just like a reflection for me. So we have that. We have a vlog that's my application to be your comfort creator in 2026. That will be a mixture of like Work to Live diaries, but also just like lifestyle to show you guys, hopefully to get some new subscribers for this channel. And then I am gonna take at least hopefully 1 whole week off, just because I usually do this for my YouTube channel, just to take some time to like explore and think about new branding things that I want to test out and just give myself the time off. If I did post, I would have a 2025 empties and favorites video because I just love to round that out. My Notion template will be at the end of the year. That's my goal. January plan with me, which will be titled The System You Need for 2026 that I've used for 3+ years. And that is how we're gonna finish off the year. Isn't it amazing? I came up with all these ideas myself. I didn't use Ella this time. I love using Ella, but I just didn't really feel like I needed to. Maybe some for like title brainstorming and stuff for vlogs. But other than that, this is what we have planned for 2025, finishing off the year of this YouTube channel. And I wanna talk about just like 2025 in general and being a content creator, just kind of like things I've learned in this video. And other than that, we are all set up and I am feeling prepared for next month. Stop the screen recording here. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you guys check out Olive in June too if you want to see what's on sale, everything. And other than that, I think that's everything for this video. And I will see you guys in a new one very soon. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I post new videos twice a week in 2025. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. But until then, miss you already.